Guys, it's Sarah and I am here today with my first layout using the Noel Mignon February kit, which is called So Sweet. And this one I'm going to be doing a layout about my girls, and it's just a random picture that I took one day, and they were in the kitchen and Layla ran up to Kaylin and said pick me up, and so Kaylin picked her up and Layla wrapped her legs around her and they were just hugging, and it was just so sweet. Just one of those really sweet moments I wanted to make sure I captured. And I'm going to use the brick pattern paper that I absolutely love. I love that paper because it has a really gorgeous heart on it. And so that's going to be my main background. Right now I'm cutting off a little bit from this cut apart sheet here, and I am cutting off the bottom strip, and it said "You make my heart melt," and I'm cutting off a little ice cream at the ends of them because I don't want the ice cream on there. So I'm just cutting those off, and I'm going to use that strip that says "You make my heart melt." And then I'm going to grab this piece of paper here from Simple Stories, and I'm going to cut out 2 little bingo cards, and I'm going to use those to kind of flank my picture as well. And then the diagonal stripe will be to mat my picture. So I'm just kind of getting all those separated and cut out and everything. I'm going to go ahead and open up my distress ink that came in the kit, and this is in the color Picked Raspberry, and I'm going to go ahead and get that ready because I'm going to use that. I do have a mini blending tool, so I'm grabbing that with a clean pad. Sorry, I'm hitting my camera there. And so that's going to be ready, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to ink the edges of all of these papers so that they all are going together and, you know, coinciding. And I'm just going to go ahead and ink the edges very lightly. That color comes off really nicely though. It's nice and saturated. And I really like this kit because, you know, it is obviously kind of Valentine's themed, but I'm not doing a Valentine's layout. So it's nice, you know, just to kind of capture these little everyday moments and still be able to use these supplies. You can really just, I'm a big proponent of not, you know, using themey things the way that they should be used. I always try to use them in a different way. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and flank these down. One says adore and one says love you. And I'm not going to have the entire word show out, but, you know, it's enough that you can kind of see what it says. And then I have this large number 2 sticker here on this Amy Tangerine sheet that is very, very old. I've had this for a very long time, and I'm going to end up using that on here as well. I really do like where everything is sitting right now, so I'm going to go ahead and just get these stuck down, and I'm kind of just lifting them up and adding adhesive underneath it so that I'm not going to lose, you know, how I have everything laid out. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut this down a little bit. It is a little bit too large for what I'm looking for, but I'm just going to make it work for me. And I'm just going to go ahead and peel this off and then use this as a layering piece right here. And it just happens to go really, really nicely here. And I'm using up, you know, the sticker that I've had for a very long time. All right, I'm going to grab a couple of chipboard stickers here. This is from Simple Stories from the kit. One says, so very sweet. And then I'm also going to pull out an arrow, and I am also going to pull out these 2 butterflies here. And that chipboard sheet came in the kit. And then I'm just going to grab everything else here and just see what is going to jump out at me, and, you know, set a couple things aside to use on the layout. And I'm going to use some of these word tile strips here, and I'm going to use one that says my heart is full, and my everything, I think, and then there's 2 more, and I don't remember what they say off the top of my head. You will see them in the close-ups though. And I'm just kind of laying everything where I'm liking it. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and put my title down because I'm going to have my title underneath that really long strip that says "You make my heart melt," so I don't have to really space it out or anything. I know where it's going to go. So I'm going to go ahead and get that started here, and I am pulling out a few of these heart gems as well. All right, so I'm getting out my quick dry adhesive because I use that for all of my chipboard pieces. Even though those are self-adhesive, I have found that over time they don't stick to the papers very well, and I have found quite a few either thickers or just chipboard images like this that have fallen off the page and they're sitting in the bottom of the layout in my albums. So that's why I do take a few minutes and just make sure that I secure these down and they do not go anywhere. I haven't had any problems since I started using my quick dry adhesive with this stuff, even though it is supposed to be self-adhesive. It just doesn't stick for the long run. And so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. And then I will start working on my title, which I also use my quick dry adhesive for. And I'm going to use these thickers that came in the kit here. And got that all done there. So I'm just going to be adding some finishing touches. I'm going to add these hearts, and I'm going to use some glue dots for that. And I'm going to end up just using 4 on the layout. I thought I was going to use the bigger ones, but I end up not doing it. I just didn't think it was necessary to have the huge ones on there. So I'm just going to go 2 right here, 1 medium, 1 small. And then I will do 2 more up here in the upper left-hand corner right here next to the picture. So again, I'll do a small one and a medium one. And then that's going to be it. That completes my layout. I didn't want to cover up too much of the background paper. I wanted you to make sure, that you could see that there was a heart on that brick pattern, and I absolutely love the way that this turned out. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and please let me know if you guys have any questions. If you have not checked out Noel's kits, please make sure you go and do that. I will have a link down below, and make sure you share your layouts using February's kits in the Facebook group as well. Have a great day, guys. I'll see you again soon. Bye.